ULM will be Jerry Nagopo. Tegra Ize will be jumping for Southern Miss. And we are underway in Hattiesburg. Southern Miss will control the tip. Victor Iwako quickly gets it to Mo Arnold. Mo Arnold is the senior from Picayune. He's been a guy that transferred from Jacksonville and has been a mainstay of this team. Ize on the alley-oop, can't get it to go. Rebound, Nagopo. Missed opportunity there for Southern Miss. Here's a starting five for ULM. Savion Gallion, Tariq Lacour, Jalen Bolden, Nika Metzarishvili, and Jerry Nagopo. Ize at the top. Hands it off to Montgomery. Here's the starting five for Southern Miss. Austin Crowley, we all know about AC. Mo Arnold, Kobe Montgomery, Victor Iwako, and Tegra Ize getting the start. Crowley's three off the mark. Two empty possessions now for Southern Miss. And just like that, Kobe Montgomery with a little bit of a block party. Jalen Bolden went to the rim. Montgomery says no way.
Beautiful pass by LaCour. Watch this nice little job there getting the open man, but just an even better defensive play that time by Montgomery.
LaCour has it, working on Montgomery. That's a Rishvili. Gave it up. All could not go. Missed shot was Nagopo. Neither team able to find the bottom of the basket just yet. Ize the handoff to Montgomery. Back to Iwako. Mo Arnold over in the corner. Bad pass. Turnover Southern Miss. Fast break. Reverse layup. Nice job by Savion Gallion going from one side of the rim to the other. First bucket of the evening.
We saw Ize coming down at another steal, back-to-back steals, and a beautiful defensive play that time by Crowley, preventing ULM from having a second basket, and then an offensive foul that was going to be called on Mo Arnold.
ULM, nice job there by Gallion. And the only one to find the bottom of the bucket so far.
Gallion saw Ize coming at him, the big 7-footer, so he just went to the other side, made a beautiful basket on the other side, going up and under. Southern Miss turned the ball over, was able to get a good defensive play, and then turned the ball back over with an offensive foul.
That's a Rishvili. Gives it up to the top to Gallion. Shot clock was winding down. A long three, Tariq Lacour. A guy that shoots 35% beyond the arc. A big three, 5-0 run, ULM.
And so the hot streak continues for him. He had a really good ball game Saturday in the MAC Challenge, and he's just carrying over here to Thursday night.
And Montgomery off the handoff. Montgomery, the jump shot, little long. Ize fighting for it. Came down in the hands of Lacour. Lacour, big three, then on the defensive end comes up with the board. Lacour gets some help at the top from Metzka Rishvili. Shot off the mark. Rebound, Austin Crowley. Crowley wanted to get something going. Finds his way in the paint. Finds Mo Arnold at the corner. No good. Rebound, Nagopo. Southern Miss 0 for 4 shooting tonight. They've even attempted 2 threes. 0 for 2 there.
Some really good looks, just not getting the basketball in the hoop, in the rim. And ULM taking advantage of it, jumping out to a 5-0 lead. Thought they were going up by 8, but the missed shot, and Iwako comes down with the rebound.
Lacour shot no good. Lacour so good on defense, almost intercepted the pass once again. Iwako just had to throw it, and Lacour hustled down for it. A kick foul from Tegra Ize. And Lacour is still down. A couple substitutions for Southern Miss. Mo Arnold and Iwako will be out. Hall and Jeff Armstrong in.
Look how far out Lacour is from that three, Lee, on the replay. Over there by the old line for the coach's line. Way out, way out. 30-footer just nailed the three for ULM.
Lacour needing some assistance. He's going to have to leave. He's going to be replaced by Jacob Wilson. Again, Lacour on the breakaway on the bad pass by Iwako. Lacour was kicked by Tegra Ize. An inadvertent kick needless to say.
Good job by LaCour hustling after that ball. Izzy should have picked the ball up. It's going to be a turnover, but he should have just picked it up and given the basketball instead. LaCour beats him to it, and it cost Izzy a foul.
There's a foul going to be called on Austin Crowley in the paint. That'll be his first. Crowley with a foul. Izzy with a foul. Mo Arnold also with a foul. 3 team fouls for Southern Miss. Nice bounce pass. ULM just like that, a 7-0 run. Bucket by Jerry Nagopo. Southern Miss got to try to figure something out on the offensive end. Crowley in the corner to Armstrong. Good defense by Gallion. Crowley working against Wilson. All at the top. 10 on the shot clock. Crowley to Armstrong. Jeff Armstrong shot off the mark. Rebound Nagopo. Nagopo, that's his 3rd rebound already of the evening.
Very good defense by ULM there, and so far this evening, Lee, just very high intensity and just not allowing Southern Miss to do anything offensively.
Nagopo has it, working on Izzy. 2 big guys going at it. The turnaround, the nice hook shot, 9-0 run here for ULM. Coach Juan Cardona says that's enough. Timeout Southern Miss. ULM all over the Golden Eagles early.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half bacon cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza is the world's greatest combination.
Carl? What are you doing here? You're picking up for a friend, right?
I'm sorry, PB&J. Here, try some for yourself.
How dare you?
Order online to try slices and sticks with bacon or jalapeno for $7.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Hey man, ever since you tried Zesty Hidden Valley Ranch, I feel like you've been a bigger fan of that than the closers.
How could you say that? Ranch time.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Only serves my flavor.
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
I subscribed to get a deal on these memory supplements, then forgot to cancel.
Yeah, well, you know, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey. Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best deal.
I still haven't gone. I subscribed to get
Yeah,
a deal.
we know.
Get the newest Galaxy on us with any of our best plans, guaranteed.
Welcome back inside Reed-Green Coliseum. The last 2 times these teams met was January 11th. And Southern Miss came away with a 13-point win over the Warhawks. ULM led at the half, however. Southern Miss second half 3-point shooting. Blair, they got hot. 6 of 11 from beyond the arc in the second half.
Well, if you go over there and beat them 71-58, I'm sure the coaching staff has been preaching to them that, you know, they're not going to come over here and lay down for you. And if the coaches didn't have their attention for Southern Miss before the game, but ULM has certainly come out in their first 4.5 minutes or so of this basketball game and gotten their attention on a 9-0 run. Southern Miss has yet to score.
Southern Miss 7-5 in the conference. ULM 4-8. Izzy in the paint. The assist from Jeff Armstrong. The floater by Izzy off the glass. First bucket of the evening for Southern Miss.
Design play after the call timeout by Juan Cardona to get the little pick and roll, get the ball inside, and possibly get a score. Southern Miss on the scoreboard.
Nagopo along the baseline. A nice jumper for Nagopo. He has 6 points. He leads all scorers so far this evening. Montgomery's a guy that would like to get things going offensively for the Golden Eagles. Nice pass from Bryson Hall. found Austin Crowley along the baseline for the slam.
ULM doing a really good job lead defensively, but overplaying those passes, and that time Crowley took advantage of it, went back door for the easy dunk.
Jacob Wilson being guarded there by Jeff Armstrong. Gallion going against AC. Traveling violation. That's the first turnover of the evening for ULM. Southern Miss has 4. ULM, they've hit 3 of their last 3 field goals, but the one by the Golden Eagles and the slam by Crowley, none more fun to see. Nice work from the top of the backboard, Cam. Crowley lost it. LaCour gives it up. The assist from LaCour, bucket by Tyrese Watson. Again, an unselfish play by Tyreek LaCour.
Another turnover caused by this ULM defense leads to another easy basket. Now up 13-4.
Montgomery, the handoff from Bryson Hall. Watson got his hand on it. Crowley has it. 10 on the shot clock. Watson was all over Crowley. Foul's going to be called on Tyrese Watson. That'll be the first foul called against ULM.
ULM coming in here to Reed Green Coliseum after getting beat in their home court by the Golden Eagles. Just coming in here really with a purpose, Lee. Defensively, it all starts for them on the defensive end. You hear that a lot from coaches, but the intensity that they're showing on the defensive end, Southern Miss is going to have to earn everything they get this evening.
Benitez has checked in for Southern Miss. Benitez drills baseline, finds Armstrong, no good. Armstrong fought for his rebound. Crowley gets it over to Hall. Hall's going to pull a 3. Bryson Hall shot no good. Metzger Reishvili with the long rebound. Benitez has not played in 8 games. First action we've seen from Jose Benitez. At the top, LaCour. Handoff to Watson. Pass back to Reishvili. To the top. Nagopo. 3 off the mark. Crowley with the rebound.
Good defensive trip that time for Southern Miss. Man-to-man defense, getting away from that little matchup zone they like to play, trying to force ULM to do something different.
Crowley's 3 no good. Metza Reishvili with the rebound. Lost his footing. LaCour has it. Being guarded in the back by Armstrong. LaCour coming off a 25-point game against Western Michigan. Nagopo working on Izzy. Turn around with the right hand, no good. Crowley and Metza Reishvili were tied up. The ball went out of bounds. It'll be Southern Miss ball. 13-4 lead here by ULM. Southern Miss on a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
Southern Miss getting away from that matchup zone defense that they love to play. Really trying to force things, make things happen, create some turnovers, going strictly man-to-man right now. They've kind of picked up the intensity after ULM jumped out to that 9-0 lead. They've sort of picked up the intensity on the defensive end as well.
This is a Southern Miss lineup that is injury-stricken. Again, out. Alvarez, the beginning of the year. Corbello got the waiver, then has been out for some time. Benitez has been out. And without Victor Hart, Donovan Ivory hurt today as well. 5 different players for Southern Miss. Luke Ladner also on the bench, not dressed out. Only 10 players for Southern Miss able to be dressed tonight. LaCour shot off the mark. Offensive rebound. Metza Reishvili gets it. Wilson gives it up. Bolden right at Izzy. Jalen Bolden went right at Tegra Izzy. Did a nice job using his body, making some length to get it off the glass. 11-point lead here for ULM.
Yeah, he just went strong, went up, was determined to go up against the 7-footer, put it off the glass. Nice basket.
AC off the handoff, the pass back to Izzy, and Izzy fouled. Jalen Bolden for ULM. Nice job going right at Izzy. 11-point lead here for ULM.
Call it an early weekend. Call it going off the deep end. Baby, you and me, we can leave it all behind. Yeah. 'Cause I don't have to be me till Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No working on play. I don't have to be me till Monday.
Welcome to Pensacola, Florida. Basketball at the beach in the Sun Belt Basketball Championship Tournament. 7 days of hoops and
a championship and a berth in the NCAA tournament are on the line.
We are creating a student life experience
that is second to none.
Southern Miss provides a culture that compels our students
to chase audacious goals
and dreams with unrivaled passion
and relentless persistence
on their journey to the top.
ULM shooting 44% from the floor. They're 7 of 16 shooting. Southern Miss just 18% shooting. They're 2 of 11. And Southern Miss has gone 3 minutes and 31 seconds without a score. Leading scorer for ULM, Nagopo, he has 6. Crowley with Southern Miss has 2. Izzy has 2 as well. Keith Richard's team 9-14 on the year, 4-8 in the conference on a 2-game winning streak. Juan Cardona, his 3rd game as interim head coach. His team with a 2-game winning streak as well. Tegra Izzy at the line for Southern Miss, not able to convert on the first. Just a 45% free throw shooter. The junior from Montreal. Started his playing career at LaSalle. Izzy able to get the second. The 7-foot junior, 3 points tonight for Izzy.
Iwako back into the game. Izzy, after making the free throw, goes to the bench to get a rest. Gets Iwako back into the basketball game. Southern Miss needs some offensive output from him, much like they got Saturday afternoon when he hit a career high 31.
Wilson at the top, being guarded by Arnold. Metzger-Reisvili from the top of the key. No good. Bryson Hall comes down with a rebound. Benitez. Again, Benitez first action. Hadn't played in 8 games. Bryson Hall at the top now. Wants to hand it off to Crowley. He does. Crowley getting things set up offensively here. And Iwako, like I said, coming off a big game on Saturday. Crowley working against Bolden. Bad pass couldn't be handled by Mo Arnold. 6th turnover of the night for Southern Miss.
Another good defensive trip, if you will, for ULM. Just not allowing Southern Miss to get into their offensive rhythm and offensive flow. Just denying the passes, that time creating another turnover.
Metzger-Reisvili has it at the top. Inside to LaCour. A.D. Dijou in the paint. Got the loose ball. Nice bucket. He just came in. Dijou already with a score.
Very unselfish play that time from ULM. Just getting down there, finding the open man again for the easy basket.
12-point lead. Beebe got to the rim somehow. He's fouled. 12-point lead here for ULM, the largest of the evening. Again, they did lead at the half the first time these two teams met. Benitez at the line for Southern Miss. The 6-foot sophomore from Santo Domingo. Another one of Coach Cardona's disciples from Miami Prep. Benitez takes care of the first. On the year, he had just attempted one previous free throw. He's now 1 for 2 on the year. Make that 2 for 3. Benitez takes care of both free throws.
Full pressure by Southern Miss, trying to create some turnovers, get some easy opportunities on the offensive end. Going to be called for the foul. You mentioned Ladner being out again. This is the 3rd game now that Jay has been out. There you see Juan Cardona filling in for Ladner as he recovers from the heart issues that he's dealing with. Good to report he's at home resting, as you see ULM again with another inside easy basket. But Ladner still recovering from the heart issues that he had last week.
Bolden has 4. He made the last bucket. Crowley getting something going. Mo Arnold, 3 off the mark. LaCour with the rebound. Tyreek LaCour, kind of the leader of this team. Inside to Dizu. Dizu back-to-back buckets. A.D. Dizu for ULM. He has 4.
Dizu with the basket, but the beautiful pass by LaCour is what set that up. Some contact made down on the end instead of waiting for the foul. Just made the beautiful pass. Now he comes up with a beautiful steal.
LaCour, 4 steals for LaCour already in under 12 minutes of action. LaCour, just 1 made bucket so far. Mescarishvili off the top of the glass, high off the glass. His first shot made of the evening as well. And now a 16-point lead here for ULM. They're on a 6-0 run over the last minute.
So far, Southern Miss just does not have an answer defensively. It looks as though ULM is just going down, doing what they want to defensively, getting the ball at the point on the floor where they can find a lot of success, and they've had it so far tonight.
Crowley inside, right at Mescarishvili. Couldn't get it to go. Came down in the hands of Tyreek LaCour. LaCour's going to slow things down. Gives it up to his teammate. Wilson now trying to get it back to LaCour. 15 on the shot clock. Crowley on the defense. Mescarishvili high off the glass once again with his left hand. 25-7. An 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes for ULM. Southern Miss doesn't have an answer. They got to figure it out quickly. ULM on a roll.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half bacon cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza is the world's greatest combination.
Carl? What are you doing here? You're picking up for a friend, right?
I'm sorry, PB&J. Here, try some for yourself.
How dare you? Order online to try slices and sticks with bacon or jalapeno for $7.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Ever since you tried tangy Hidden Valley Ranch, we've been losing followers.
Mm-hmm.
Neto, people don't follow us to watch you eat ranch.
Chant with me.
Hidden Valley Ranch. Only serious about flavor.
People want to define Gen Z, but that's our job.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
I
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
I subscribed to get a deal on these memory supplements, then forgot to cancel.
Yeah, well, you know, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey. Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best deal.
I still haven't gone. I subscribed to get a deal on these memories.
Get the newest Galaxy on us with any of our best plans, guaranteed.
25-7, ULM lead here. 7:39 to go in the first half. Larry, just not the night Southern Miss wanted on the offensive end, but it's really what ULM's been able to do on the offensive end for themselves, especially in the paint.
Well, they're shooting 55% from the floor, and that's because 20 of their 25 points have been inside the paint. They've had 1 3-pointer made, 1 field goal made, and the remaining baskets have all been inside the paint, outscoring them in the paint. Southern Miss in the paint 20-4 so far tonight.
Not to mention Tyreek LaCour, already 4 steals. 7 turnovers for Southern Miss, 13 points off those turnovers. Montgomery, Iwako at the top. Crowley with 9 to shoot. Is a back to Mo Arnold. Arnold, a long jumper. Off the mark, Bolden with the rebound. Quickly back to LaCour.
Southern Miss just cannot bow a basket. You got to give credit to the ULM defense because they have been playing that tough, intense defense from the get-go.
Wilson with 10 on the shot clock. Looking for some help from Mescarice-Vili. Mescarice-Vili pulls a 3. A big 3 from Mescarice-Vili. He has 7. The senior from the Republic of Georgia. 7 points. And a 21 point lead for ULM. 6.5 to play. Montgomery trying to get something to go. Finally finds one. First bucket made for Southern Miss in the last 3 minutes and 11 seconds. ULM, however, they've made their last 6. Southern Miss has only made 1 of their last 8.
Well, we saw Southern Miss come back from down 18 versus Troy earlier this year. But if they're going to come back tonight against this ULM team, it's going to have to start on this end, the defensive end, and create some baskets. But so far tonight, ULM is just having their way offensively against the Golden Eagle defense.
Ball knocked out of bounds from off the Warhawks. It'll be Southern Miss ball as Mo Arnold checks it in. Juan Cardona in yelling instructions to his team. The mastermind behind this Southern Miss defense. Crowley from the top. Montgomery hit the last 3. Finds Iwako. Iwako off balance. Offensive rebound. Izze the putback. He's fouled. To some extent, the officials have allowed these guys to play. I thought Iwako was bumped a little bit. Possibly could have gotten a foul, but it's Izze on the line.
You see some contact there on the floor. Nothing is called, but you got to play. You got to play until don't worry about don't assume a call is going to be made. Go up, try to make the basket. If you get fouled and it gets called, it gets called. But you got to just go in, go up strong, and don't assume a foul is going to be called.
Izze 2 for 3 from the line tonight. 4 points for Tegra Izze. Izze the leading scorer for Southern Miss with 4 points.
It seems as though ULM really matches up well defensively. They're switching, playing man-to-man. They're switching, and whenever the switches occur, you don't see any big advantages from this player to that player. So far tonight, ULM has done a really good job defensively, even after the switches. Doesn't matter who they're covering, they're doing a good job just not giving Southern Miss anything easy offensively.
Izze's coming off a game where he had 13 points against Western Michigan. Mescarice-Vili and a couple of Southern Miss players tied up on the floor. Jump ball, it'll be possession arrow for ULM.
Stays with ULM, the shot clock will stay on 14. There you see the ball getting loose on the floor, and Southern Miss tying it up. but the possession error was in favor of ULM, so they'll maintain the ball. A little bit of beef, a little bit of talking going on inside. And when this occurs, Lee, we saw it in another game. This occurs. Now they'll start. You watch. Now there's a little jawing going on. They've let them play. Now you got some jawing going on. Watch how much closer these calls get called. There we had our call before the ball ever came in.
Yeah, and that was Mo Arnold. He kind of stuck his chest out and hit Tyreek LaCour. And now Mo Arnold's going to get a technical foul called against him. Again, so that's 2 quick fouls for Mo Arnold. Larry, this is a game that you have to play even when it's emotional, but you can't let your emotions get to you. And right there, Mo Arnold is the suspect of letting his emotions get to him.
Well, you saw I don't call it intentional foul, but there's a replay. There's some contact right there. And then if you follow the camera right here, he says something to him and says something to him again right in front of an official. He came in and called the technical foul on. So what he said, I have no idea, but he said it right there in front of the official. The official heard it, and so in a ball game where you're already down 28-12, you can really afford to be giving extra free throws because you got, as you said, Lee, you got to control your emotions. Even when you're not playing well or whatever, you've got to control your emotions. There's a lot of basketball left. There's 5:13 left in this half. Another complete half to go. You got to keep your emotions in check and get back in this ball game.
Savion Gallion able to take care of both free throws. 17-point lead now for the Warhawks. They'll also get to inbound it as well. Mo Arnold on the bench. Jeff Armstrong in replacement of Mo Arnold.
That's Mo's 3rd foul, so he'll have to go to the bench now with 3 fouls. One of those being a technical foul.
Shot clock will stay at 14. Good defense by Armstrong in the corner on LaCour. Jeff Armstrong, he's a guy that would just bug you to death if you have the ball. Mescarisvili gives it up. Watson back to Mescarisvili. Shot clock violation. Great defense for Southern Miss. Again, a short shot clock because ULM had the ball. Remember, there were 2 fouls called before the ball was ever played. Great job on the defensive end.
This is a big 5 minutes to go right now. 30-12. You come in here to Reed Green Coliseum. You've established a 30-12 lead. And you got 4:48 left in this half. You don't want to let Southern Miss get back in there if you're ULM. If you're Southern Miss, you need to find a hot hand like Montgomery and possibly cut this lead down before the half.
Montgomery with 5 points. Southern Miss has hit only 2 of their last 10 shots, shooting 24%. Montgomery has hit both of those shots. A 3 and then a jumper there. 16-point lead. Mescarisvili off the mark. Armstrong with the rebound. Fouls called just like that. You said it, Larry. They were going to start calling it a little tighter. Foul called on Tyreek LaCour.
That's the type of foul that in a normal situation where there's no advantage gained, you probably let it go. But here comes the long rebound off. Armstrong gets the rebounds, a little reach in there. Normally, because the defender didn't gain any advantage, you let it play on. But right now, they're tightening it up a little bit because of the altercation. And now we see another foul.
That one's going to be called on Jeff Armstrong. An illegal screen on Jeff Armstrong. Jeff did not like it either. 16-point lead here for ULM.
Everything right now defensively has to be perfect. If you're playing right now, you've got to get out there because of what happened. You can't have the normal contact. As you mentioned earlier, Larry, you said, Larry, they're letting them play. Well, they let them play for a while. You had the altercation. You had the technical foul. And now you're going to see it tighten up. I hope they just let them continue to play because we've got 2 really good teams going at it tonight.
Good job on the defense, man. 5 on the shot clock. LaCour looking for some help inside to Mescarisvili. He just had to turn around and shoot it. Rebound, Crowley. A little bit of excitement here for the Golden Eagles. They got to come away with points. Fouled on the floor. Southern Miss and ULM. It's been all Warhawks. Southern Miss trying to climb back in this one, down by 16.
Welcome to Pensacola, Florida. Basketball at the beach in the Sun Belt Basketball Championship Tournament. 7 days of hoops and
a championship and a berth in the NCAA tournament are on the line.
We are creating a student life experience
that is second to none.
Southern Miss provides a culture that compels our students
to chase audacious goals
and dreams
with unrivaled passion
and relentless persistence
on their journey to the top.
Welcome back to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, here on the campus of the University of Southern Mississippi. Lee Roberts alongside Larry Boyd. This is game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. ULM made this short trip down to Hattiesburg to take on the Golden Eagles. The second meeting so far this year. Southern Miss was a winner in game 1. Southern Miss has a 2-game winning streak, as does ULM.
The fact that the game is being called tighterly, in my mind, I think it's an advantage for Southern Miss simply because of the intensity defensively that ULM has been showing here tonight. And there's been a lot of banging, a lot of contact defensively, legal, albeit legal defense, good defense by ULM. But when they start calling it a little closer, the hand checks, the body checks, all those starting to get called, that's an advantage, especially for a team like Southern Miss that's really been struggling offensively here so far tonight.
Crowley along the baseline, inside to Izzy. Iwako pass off the mark, saved by Armstrong. Iwako back to Armstrong. Kobe Montgomery at the top. A big 3. 8 quick points for Kobe Montgomery. He's 2 for 2 beyond the arc, 3 for 4 from the floor, and another foul called against Jeff Armstrong.
He's the one hot hand for Southern Miss tonight. And again, Southern Miss gets the foul call, trying to put that defensive pressure. But what's happening with them on the offensive end, same thing on the other end. They're going to call it. You can't ride the guy all the way down the court and expect it not to be called. Armstrong that time a little bit too aggressive on the defensive end.
Tyreek LaCour on the line for ULM, a 63% free throw shooter. Jeff Armstrong will get a breather. Jose Benitez will replace Armstrong. LaCour tonight, 3 points, his first trip to the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 now. 14-point lead here for ULM.
LaCour's a solid all-around basketball player. He can score, he can dish, he can defense, a lot of things for Louisiana basketball team.
And you and I have talked about how this team is 4-8 in the conference. This is a very tough Sun Belt conference. And we saw Southern Miss down by 18 at one point to Troy. They fought back to get the win. They're going to have to come up with a miracle again this evening. Some things have got to start happening on the offensive end, and they got to figure out a way to stop this ULM team that's shooting 50% from the floor. Both teams have hit 2 threes. Southern Miss is 2 of 10. ULM 2 of 7. LaCour not on the shot clock, being guarded by Crowley. Right in front of Izzy. Step back. off the mark. Mescarishvili, the offensive board. Gallion wanted it. LaCour once again. Back-to-back missed threes. Crowley with the rebound. Quickly up to Benitez.
A couple of really good chances there for ULM. Comes up with no points, but a couple of good looks. Just could not get the ball to go down.
Crowley. Offensive foul called on Austin Crowley. Tyreek LaCour. You mentioned it, Larry. A guy that can do a lot of great things. Right there. Took a charge from Crowley.
Yep, that time reached in a little action job there, but did enough, got enough contact, and sold it, and got a call going the other way. ULM creating another turnover.
Mescarishvili finds his man along the baseline. Watson's shot was off the mark. Montgomery up to Benitez. Again, this is a Southern Miss team that has 5 different players out tonight due to injuries. Iwako, the long jumper. Iwako coming off a big game. And that was Iwako's second shot attempt. Iwako's a guy that they've got to get involved in this offense.
Absolutely. They have to get him involved offensively if they want to have a chance. When you're struggling as a team offensively, you got to have everybody chipping in. And he's going to have to be a big factor for Southern Miss if they want to somehow get back in this ball game and come out here to win.
Traveling is the call against ULM. That'll be their 3rd turnover. Southern Miss on a scoring drought of over 2 minutes. ULM, however, hasn't scored in their last 6 shots.
We talked about at one point 20 of their 25 points were in the paint. They've not scored another basket in the paint since they had 25 points, though now they have the 32-17 lead.
And they've had 13 points off of 10 turnovers. Benitez. Ball goes out of bounds. Mescarishvili tried to save it. It'll be Southern Miss ball. 48.1 seconds remain in the first half as Jeff Armstrong comes back in. 2 fouls Armstrong has. Benitez will get a breather. Bolden comes in. He's going to replace Gallion.
Southern Miss usually has success off the inbounds play. Let's see against this ULM defense if they can get something created off of the inbound.
Crowley to Armstrong. To the top to Iwako. Iwako in the paint. Using his body. Nice spin move by Iwako off the glass. His first bucket of the evening for Iwako.
And took the ball in strong. Kind of got unfortunate there because he was off balance and was able to get the ball to go in.
Mescarishvili. Austin Crowley thought he had it. Came behind Mescarishvili. Thought he had the steal. Instead, Crowley's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Juan Cardona may choose to leave him in. It looks, even though he's got 3 fouls, but it looks like he's gonna pull him out just not to take any chances. It would be a Southern Miss offensive possession if you left him in there, but Tate looks like they're gonna leave Crowley in. And Tate Ryder is at the bench. I'm not sure who he's coming in for.
I think he's coming in for Crowley, but since it's 10 fouls in the double bonus, so they'll make the substitution after the first free throw. Amazing how quick they got to 10 fouls. Mescarishvili shot's no good. So Ryder's in.
Well, Crowley's staying.
Crowley's staying. Iwako's going out.
Got your 3-point shooters in. Ryder hit a huge 3-pointer the other night for Southern Miss. So you got your 3-point, your best shooters in the basketball game with 17.8 seconds to go. You got to make sure if ULM misses this shot that you get the rebound and go the other way. Hold it for 1 shot and try to hit a 3. You got your best shooters on the floor. First of all, you got to take care of business if Mescarishvili misses this shot. If he makes it, you still got 17.8 to go down and score.
He's a 65% free throw shooter on the year. He has 8 points on the night. ULM calls a timeout. 14-point lead here for ULM. Again, ULM hasn't scored a field goal in their last 6 shots. And this is a team that was red hot shooting early. Still shooting 45% from the floor. 22% from beyond the arc.
Well, this is
Victory
the basket.
Waco.
Yeah, this is why, because they're making Southern Miss take these kind of shots. Great shot, great athleticism by Iwako, but that's what ULM has made Southern Miss do offensively here in this first half. Head coach Keith Richard has to be very, very pleased. 33 points is not a great explosion offensively. It just looks like it because you've held the other team to 19 points. So he's got to be very, very proud of the defensive effort, holding Southern Miss to 19 points here so far with 17.8 to go in the first half.
Golden Eagles shooting just 29%, 6 of 21 shooting.
Full court pressure by ULM, trying to slow Southern Miss down, just not letting them get it on, make them use up a little bit of the clock before they get the ball to half court. The ball's going to be in the hands of Crowley.
Austin Crowley being guarded out front by Gallion. Looking for a pick. Crowley, step back three. Gallion, I think, got his hand on it. The rebound and the putback is good.